6 reasons why I regret moving into a nursing home. Have you ever wondered if a nursing home is really the best place for your golden years? Maybe you've thought, when I get older, I'll just move into one and let them take care of everything. It sounds convenient, right? But here's the truth. What seems like an easy solution might come with some hidden downsides that no one talks about. In today's video, we're diving deep into why a nursing home may not be the best option for seniors. From the emotional impact of leaving a familiar home, to the loss of independence, to the shocking stories of seniors who felt invisible or neglected, it's not all warm blankets and bingo nights. We're not here to scare you. We're here to empower you. Because knowing your options is the first step to aging with dignity, joy, and freedom. Whether you're considering it for yourself or for someone you love, this is a conversation you don't want to miss. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's talk honestly about the reality behind those shiny brochures. And remember, there are better alternatives out there. You just need to know where to look. Ready? Let's begin. But before we start, I would like to invite you to be part of this health-conscious community where we prioritize good health by providing reliable solutions to health complications. Please do well to subscribe and be part of us. Number 1, loss of independence. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked when discussing senior care: independence. For many seniors, independence isn't just about being able to get dressed or cook a meal. It's about choice. It's about waking up when you want, enjoying your favorite breakfast in your own kitchen, and deciding how to spend your day. But in many nursing homes, those simple freedoms are replaced with strict routines. Wake-up calls at 6 a.m., meals at a set time, medications on a schedule, and even lights out whether you're tired or not. Take the story of Mrs. Grace, a 74-year-old retired librarian who had always lived life on her own terms. She loved her little home, her morning tea on the porch, and her afternoon crossword puzzles. But after a mild fall, her children thought it best to move her into a nursing facility, just to keep her safe. At first, Grace tried to adjust, but soon she felt the impact of losing her independence. She couldn't decide what time to wake up or eat. Her favorite morning routine was replaced by noisy hallways, a different caregiver every day, and group meals she didn't enjoy. Slowly, she began to withdraw. Her mood dipped, her spark faded, and she even began having trouble sleeping, something that had never been an issue before. Then, something changed. After months of watching their mother's spirit dim, Grace's daughters decided to try something different. They found a part-time home caregiver and moved Grace back in her home with a few safety upgrades, like grab bars in the bathroom and a medical alert system. Suddenly, Grace had control again. She could make her own tea. She could choose to read a book instead of attending a mandatory group activity. She could wake up when she felt rested. And guess what? Within weeks, her mood lifted. Her energy returned. She began smiling again, calling friends, and even tending to her small garden. Grace wasn't just safe, she was living again. If you find this information helpful, we will like you to mark your presence by telling us where you're watching from. Please comment your country in the comment section. Number 2, the emotional cost. Let's be honest, no one talks enough about the emotional toll that nursing homes can have on seniors. Sure, they may offer structure, safety, and medical care. But what about the human side? The loneliness, the sadness, the quiet heartbreak of being away from everything familiar? Take Mrs. Helen, an 80-year-old retired schoolteacher and proud grandmother of 5. Helen had lived in her family home for over 40 years. She loved her garden, her cat Muffin, and chatting with neighbors over the fence. But after a minor health scare, her children thought moving her into a nursing home would be the safer choice. At first, Helen tried to stay positive. But as the weeks passed, the reality hit. Her room felt sterile. The food didn't taste like home. And visits from her family? They slowly became less frequent. She missed her cat, her garden, and the freedom to choose how to spend her day. Helen began to feel invisible, just another patient on a schedule. Eventually, her children noticed. Helen, once sharp and cheerful, had become withdrawn and quiet. They made a bold choice. They brought her back home with the help of a home care assistant. The difference was night and day. Helen lit up. She regained energy. She laughed again. The truth is, familiarity, freedom, and emotional connection matter deeply in our later years. Sometimes, staying at home, even with a bit of extra help, is the best medicine of all. If you find this information helpful and important, please comment 1 to let us know someone out there finds this important, or comment 0 if you feel it's all a waste of time. Number 3, quality of care can vary. Let's face it, not all nursing homes are created equal. While some offer great care, others are plagued with a serious problem: inconsistency. Understaffing, exhausted caregivers, and a lack of personal attention can turn what's supposed to be a safe haven into a place of quiet suffering. Let me tell you about Mrs. Patricia, a vibrant 76-year-old widow who moved into a budget-friendly nursing home after her arthritis made daily chores tough. Her children chose the facility after a quick tour, trusting the smiling staff and clean hallways. But behind closed doors, things were very different. Patricia, once known for her daily walks and gentle smile, slowly started to fade. Calls for assistance were often ignored. Her medications were sometimes late or missed entirely. Meals were bland and rushed, and no one noticed when Patricia skipped them for days. The caregivers? Kind-hearted but stretched far too thin. One nurse for 15 residents on some nights. Her daughter, Laura, began noticing the changes. Her mother looked pale, seemed confused, and wasn't her usual self. Alarmed, she took her home and hired a part-time caregiver. Within a month, Patricia's appetite returned. Her mood lifted. She even began knitting again, something she hadn't touched in months. The truth is, a pretty brochure doesn't guarantee quality care. In many lower-cost facilities, the staff simply can't keep up, and that leaves vulnerable seniors at risk. If you or a loved one is considering a nursing home, look deeper than the surface. Visit unannounced. Ask questions. Or consider in-home care options where you can ensure your loved one gets the attention they truly deserve. Because when it comes to our elders, care should be personal, not just professional. Congratulations if you watched to this point. We now consider you as our dearly beloved audience. Please indicate by commenting Premium, and we will reach out to you and add you to our premium group to get exclusive health tips that might not be found here. Number 4, increased risk of illness. The invisible risks that come with living in close quarters. Nursing homes are filled with shared spaces, dining halls, common bathrooms, group activities, and unfortunately, shared germs. Take Mrs. Helen, an 82-year-old retired schoolteacher. Her family moved her into a nursing home thinking it would offer safety and around-the-clock care. But just 2 months in, Helen caught a respiratory infection that spread like wildfire through the facility. It wasn't COVID, but it knocked her off her feet. She spent 3 weeks in and out of the hospital, struggling with fatigue, confusion, and weakness that took months to recover from. What went wrong? Well, in places where seniors live closely together, and staff rotate shifts caring for dozens of residents, viruses can spread incredibly fast. During the COVID-19 pandemic, this reality hit hard. Nursing homes became ground zero for outbreaks, and thousands of families saw their loved ones suffer not from poor care, but from an environment that made infection almost unavoidable. Eventually, Helen's daughter brought her home. With a bit of home help, improved hygiene control, and fewer outside contacts, Helen remained healthy and happy. She even started a small garden on her balcony. So while nursing homes can offer community, they also carry real health risks, especially for seniors with weaker immune systems. Before making that decision, it's worth asking, is there a safer, more personalized alternative? Because sometimes staying healthier isn't about medicine. It's about the environment you choose to live in. Number 5, lack of personalized lifestyle. Imagine spending your whole life building routines you love. Your favorite breakfast, your morning walk with the dog, knitting in your sunlit corner, or playing your favorite jazz records while sipping tea. Now imagine all of that suddenly gone. That's exactly what happened to Mrs. Doris, a vibrant 79-year-old widow who loved gardening, painting, and starting her mornings with a strong cup of herbal tea and a cinnamon scone. But when her children moved her into a nursing home for more support, Doris quickly discovered that she had little say in how her days looked. Meals were served on schedule, not hers. The food? Bland and unfamiliar. Her small room had strict rules. No open flames, no painting supplies, and her beloved plants weren't allowed. Even choosing when to sleep or bathe became someone else's decision. Within weeks, Doris's cheerful spirit dimmed. She stopped painting. She ate less. She felt like a guest in her own life. Thankfully, her granddaughter noticed. Together, they arranged for Doris to return home with part-time help. Back in her own kitchen, with her easel by the window and her geraniums blooming again, Doris transformed. Her energy came back. Her smile returned. She felt alive again, simply because she had her lifestyle back. The truth is, a personalized lifestyle isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. And while nursing homes offer care, they often can't offer the freedom to be yourself. Before choosing that route, ask yourself, will I still be able to do what brings me joy? Because sometimes it's the little personal things, not just the big health issues, that make life truly worth living. Congratulations if you watched to this point. We now consider you as our dearly beloved audience. Please indicate by commenting Premium Plus, and we will reach out to you and add you to our premium group to get exclusive health tips that might not be found here. Now, let us continue. Number 6. Feeling forgotten. When the visits stop and the silence grows. Let's face it, one of the hardest things about growing older isn't the aches or medications. It's feeling like you've been left behind. Take Mrs. Evelyn, a warm-hearted 81-year-old who always put her family first. She raised 3 kids, helped with the grandkids, and never missed a birthday. When her mobility became a challenge, her children made a decision they thought was best. They moved her into a nearby nursing home, promising to visit every weekend. At first, they did. Her son came by with her favorite banana bread. Her daughter brought photos of the grandkids, and the visits filled Evelyn's heart. But slowly life got busy. Weekends turned into phone calls. Phone calls turned into silence. Holidays came and went, and sometimes she'd sit by the window all day waiting for someone to arrive. They rarely did. Evelyn began to feel invisible, like life was happening somewhere else, without her. Eventually, she spoke up. Her granddaughter, Sarah, moved her back home and arranged for in-home care. They set up weekly family dinners, and Evelyn even joined a virtual book club. She wasn't just seen, she was included again. Here's the truth. Love doesn't fade, but presence matters. In a nursing home, it's easy to become out of sight, out of mind. Not intentionally, but it happens. So before choosing a nursing home, ask yourself, will I still feel connected? Or will I slowly disappear from the lives I helped build? Because every senior deserves to feel remembered, needed, and truly seen. Every single day. Before you make any big decisions about senior care, take a step back and really think about what matters most: love, connection, dignity, and quality of life. While nursing homes might seem convenient, the truth is they often come with hidden costs, not just financial, but emotional and physical as well. From inconsistent care, increased health risks, to the heartbreaking feeling of being forgotten by loved ones, it's clear that not every facility can offer the warmth and personal attention that seniors truly need. But here's the good news. You have options. Home care, family involvement, and community-based support can make all the difference. Seniors deserve to feel seen, valued, and included, not tucked away. If this video touched your heart or opened your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel so more families can make better, more informed decisions for their loved ones.